El familia, ¿cómo estás? Me llamo Tribe Loui. What's happening, y'all? Hope y'all doing well. Hope y'all doing swell. Today we're reacting to every comedian's reaction to Will Smith slapping Chris Rock. Now, I'm late as hell, but I ain't never seen this. Let us get right into it, you know?
What's the deal with that?
Yo, I gotta stop saying you know what I'm
So
saying.
you ran into Chris at the after party.
Theo!
Yeah, bro. So it was pretty wild. So
Oh,
Spade
shit,
took me
Theo!
over to the who actually is from Arizona. Shout out, I think he's from Scottsdale.
Hey,
I feel like I've seen that dude
Spade
before.
invited
I've
me
seen
to
that
be
dude
his
before. Who is he?
guest or whatever. We went to the Vanity Fair party.
Yeah.
And then we went to some other dude, a rich guy's house. This dude was really, really rich. Like, they had a machine in the front, you could just get money out of it. It was just like, it was an ATM,
okay.
but you could guess any number and it gave you. It was like, this dude was real, real rich.
What?
Like, yeah, they had, even his
type
dog had like a little wallet on the side.
damn.
Wow. So this dude was really, really rich, and we went in and like, Jennifer Lawrence is sitting in the back just hanging out outside.
Where is...
Like, just in her pajamas. She like lived next door, I guess, and so she came over because she heard some commotion or whatever. So she's out back just hanging out. Like, there's like Penelope Cruz, fancy people. I mean, it's like fancy people you see on the magazine, and they're just sitting there, you know, eating. You know, they had some raviolis.
Yo, he's
what
really
else did they
painting a
have?
good
They had a
picture.
salad that looked. It was a little I thought it was a little bit wilted, but people eat it. Rich people will eat. They'll eat kind of more. They'll say it's like more artistic kind of. But anyway, so we get to finally see Chris Rock, right? And so, and I'm with David Spade, so Spade knows him. So they're just kind of talking, and he was just shocked. He was like, "What the fuck happened?" He's almost. It reminded me of. You ever been at a party and somebody gets hit by somebody, and then the person that hit him leaves? And there was never really like a big fight, or maybe there even was a fight, but the one dude never had any idea there was any beef or anything going on.
Yeah.
And then you start talking to that guy, and he's like, "Bro, what the fuck happened? Like, what?"
Oh, so Chris Rock was,
you know,
Chris
that's
Rock
kind
was
of what
surprised.
it was. He was just like, "What the fuck?"
So did he not know that she had alopecia or whatever disease? That's why she was bald? Did he not know that?
I think he had no clue. I think he had no clue. And who don't have alopecia? Everybody's going bald.
You want to hear something funny? I saw a tweet that said it wasn't even Rock's joke. It was one of the writers.
What the fuck is that joke?
That's so good.
What do you think he's doing backstage?
After
The writer is like,
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
The writer probably thought of way worse jokes about infidelity and was like, let's go with something mild.
Dude, she's wearing a green, like a military green outfit.
Correct.
yeah.
And is she going to be in G.I. Jane?
I can't take it seriously.
They're not making another G.I. Jane?
Yo!
She's not doing this for a role.
What? What do you mean?
No. She's doing it because she has alopecia.
She's losing her hair.
Yeah, which is apparently a huge deal. I had no idea.
Really?
Every person at the Oscars has fake hair.
Every person in this room is losing their hair.
Yeah.
We're all losing hair.
Yeah.
But no, for real, like, if there's one place where you can wear, like, wigs and fake hair and all that kind of stuff, it's like, every girl there probably has extensions.
Yeah, she wanted to be proud. She wanted to come out and say, "Yo, this is my."
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not able to take Andrew seriously right now. So if I'm just constantly laughing at him, I apologize.
Well, then keep it a buck. Be proud.
You don't
He's
go and
literally
sit
a
in the
knight
front
right now,
row.
bro.
You're a star at the Oscars. There's a professional comedian whose job is to roast
Oh
people.
my gosh.
That's what he's
Mr.
doing.
Rogan.
And what he did was not even insulting.
It's not
It was
about-
a mild joke. That
Mr.
was
Rogan,
not
I'll
an
kiss you
insult.
on your forehead
It was
right
the most
now.
mild joke about her hairstyle.
It really
in
was.
reference to a movie
I
where a
fully
lady
get
shake
it.
their head.
I fully get it. But
Like,
I'm
the
just
idea
simply
that there's
saying
any justification whatsoever of him getting up there and
No.
smacking him in the face.
But Fancy's not losing his hair the way that Carlos
crazy.
is. He's like the Mexican Larry David. He's like Luis David. He is. And Carlos is. What do you? What? Keep Carlos's name out of your fucking mouth.
That was actually
It was
really
like a
good.
Mexican Larry David joke. I was keep Carlos's name out of your fucking mouth.
Who are these people?
Okay.
Who is he? Who is he?
When I first saw it, I was like, yeah. He bumped me twice.
Chris Rock.
Chris Rock. Friday and Saturday. I wasn't able to go out.
Wait, you?
No, he's a nice guy. I'm just saying. It was a little part. I was like, yeah, don't bump. You know what I mean? And then Eric made a little meme
Yo,
of the slap. That don't be bumping people. No,
Bobby
you know what I
Lee
mean?
is so petty, bro.
It's funny,
That's,
but
he was happy.
when you really think
'cause he
about
got
it,
bumped
because
into.
it was a moment
Nah, he's joking.
after
Will said, "Don't ever fucking talk about me." A couple times he said that. Where Chris, I know that look because I've been there.
Yeah.
It's a moment of shock and trauma. It was traumatic. He was assaulted in front of millions and trillions of people. I mean, not millions of people watched but virally. I mean, you're talking about the world side.
Yeah,
The world.
bro.
Russians saw it, Putin saw it.
Yeah, billions.
I bet you Martin Putin saw it.
What do you think weighs more?
Oh my
Chris Rock or the hair in the shower drain at Jada Smith's house? What do you think?
He was doing some weird movie thing. It was like he was getting away with it as if he was living in a fictional movie. Like the idea that you think it's smart while wearing a tuxedo to walk onto a stage in front of the world, like literally the world, one of the biggest
actually shocking.
award shows.
We've moved on past it, but like if we could just go back just for like these few minutes as I'm watching this video, the world stopping so much for that situation shows how much we idolize regular ass people. They're literally regular people, y'all. It's crazy to me. And I can't say that without admitting that I'm guilty of it too, because there are people that I place a lot of importance on. But what I've come to realize is that they are just as regular as I am. They're just rich. I don't know, man, but like, yeah, let's get
Earth, if not the biggest, and smack a comedian for the most mild joke, and then sit there quivering, saying,
With
"Keep
anger.
my wife's name out of your fucking mouth," and everybody's just gonna sit there in the shit that you just took on the table.
Literally.
You just pulled your pants down, took a shit on the dinner table, and they all have to just sit there and look at that. That's what it's like.
Nah,
The
facts.
shit's full of peanuts and corn and everything.
What the
It's
f-
just the whole
Why did he
idea
add
behind
that?
it is
What?
completely irrational. But
Why
what I'm
did he
saying
add
is like
that
these people
factor?
live in this fake world of, you know, you're protected by guards, you're driven by limos, you're on the red carpet, you know, like all of it is crazy life.
Yeah, it
and
is.
he's so goddamn famous and so removed from regular discourse and interaction with regular people that he, for whatever reason in his head, acted like he's a character in a movie.
Yeah, there was a guy, a writer there, and I remember him saying, I don't think that
Oh, I see what Joe Rogan's saying. That is something you would see in a movie. Oh, hold on. I wonder if the glasses is like messing up with you can see the light. Okay. That's a very good point. You would see that in a movie. Okay, I see what you're saying.
And I'm like, I don't think the acting could be that great.
Yeah.
way, bro. And so then we ended up at the party, and then Rock was there, which I thought was a cool movie. He's at the party, he's not like ducking anything, you know. I think he thought it was really weird. He didn't look like affected. He didn't have like a little cast on his jaw or nothing.
Imagine being polite on the audience. We'll never go there, but
We'll never.
Yeah, but
Especially not front stage.
And Chris goes, "Look polite,
Can
look
you
a
get a
party
cast on your
or
jaw?
something, right?"
Yeah.
And people are laughing, right?
There's something worse about the way I look, not so much.
But Bobby Lee's dating Stanley Tucci. Stanley Tucci's here, right? And I kind of laugh, right? And I look over and you're upset, right? I would look.
What if he said this?
Yeah,
Even
yeah.
worse.
Okay, go ahead. I'm in the audience.
Yeah. She looks so much like Stanley Tucci. He hasn't fucked her in 2 years.
Dang.
No, you have to look upset. Then I look back up here, and I look at you, and I go, "We're on TV, smile, bitch."
Literally. No, this is national
TV,
television.
bitch.
Like, what's
There's millions of people, bitch. We're millionaires, bitch.
Yeah, like
You can take that?
Yeah.
That's true.
Now, question, guys. Jada Pinkett Smith's hair condition. You think it's actually alopecia, or it's all like the R&B singers just rubbing her head?
Oh my god.
What?
Yes,
They
stop.
said that her head is like the new log from the Apollo.
Gross.
Well, you thought I was gonna give all the roast jokes in the intro? Come on, so we gotta have a couple leftovers for the conversation.
Oh my god.
Yo, that suit is actually kind of nice though.
Here's what happened right afterwards. He won the Academy Award, then goes up and does a speech. The whole thing was so bizarre, and it made me
did a
think, like,
speech?
how many other human beings could be in a similar situation and pull that off?
Not
like,
many.
Not
like if a man walked
Like-
on stage and smacked
like
a
10.
woman,
That would
10
not
humans.
fly.
would not fly.
Whoa, absolutely
if a
not.
woman walked on stage and smacked another woman, I don't even think it would fly.
I would love to see if The Rock said something.
But if a woman walked up and smacked a man,
instead of Chris Rock? Then is it keep my wife's name out of your mouth?
You know it would fly.
What if it was Jimmy Kimmel? What if it was a white dude? What if it was Ricky Gervais? Will Smith ain't hitting him.
Nah, he not.
That's
Probably right.
Will Smith, what do you think, Al? I don't think he's hitting him.
Nah.
I don't know. I think Will was fed up. I think
This is the thing. I think Will.
It could have been anybody.
I think Will was fed up, and then he took it out on somebody he knew he could get away with taking it out on. Which is why it's so pussy.
He's known him for like 25 years.
That's hard. Yeah, that's facts though. That is 100%, bro. That's what kind of made me upset, because it's like, bro, you're not walking up to The Rock and smacking him. You feel me? If The Rock says something about your wife, you're looking at your wife and saying, like, what do you want me to do? He's The Rock. Like, you're not saying anything. You're not saying anything but laughing, bro. So yeah, that's facts. That's 100%.
But he's also made jokes.
I want to make a point about that. He did make jokes in the past. I want to make another point. Nobody in that room was rooting for Chris Rock.
What do you mean?
Keep this in mind. All the people in that crowd have been made fun of by Chris Rock for the last decade. These are people who live in their own little Hollywood bubbles. Nobody ever gives them pushback. Nobody ever teases them. Nobody ever says nothing to these people. They don't have a sense of humor. When you go see these shows, and they're like groaning about all these jokes and then applauding when the joke is virtuous, right?
Yeah.
They have to go to these events because they want the public applause.
Yeah.
They want the public validation.
Yeah.
But they know that they're going to get caught in the crosshairs from a Chris Rock joke, and it drives them crazy. And they were happy. Did you see the way Samuel L. Jackson dapped up Will Smith afterwards? Did you see the way that Denzel and Bradley Cooper?
Hey, watch it.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
No, he is throwing big names out there though. You gotta chill. You gotta chill though, Andrew.
About to come over there and smack you right now.
Yeah, you gotta chill. You gotta chill. Nigga said Denzel?
I will.
Denzel is kind of crazy.
At a certain point, it looks like
Denzel actually like, oh, that's good. Yeah, you gotta chill, Andrew.
it's gonna be
Andrew,
joking.
bugging.
Yeah. And then I'm sure at a certain point, I bet it was very close quarters when the energy probably changed in his mind. He was like, oh, this is not a joke. What do I do?
Yeah.
Do you think Rock did the best thing that he could have done?
Yes.
He literally, his new tour is called Ego Death.
Antonio Brown
Getting slapped at the Oscars and not doing nothing? You can't have an ego about that, bro.
Nah, that's facts.
And he can't even come back and make jokes about Will.
Yes, he can.
Yeah, he can.
Yes, he can. There's two types of black people. There's black people and then there's Will Smith. Every time black people want to have a good time, Will Smith come and fuck it up.
That's good.
That silence after that joke was kind of crazy.
Credit for some shit he's supposed to do. I protect my family. You supposed to, you dumb motherfucker. Beat my 4/5 mine. I hate Will Smith.
Okay, he's a little funny.
The media.
He's a little funny.
You think when I'm at the Oscars, I'm looking at the audience for the media? No, I'm looking for Will Smith.
There was a rare instance where someone
Yo, he's actually kinda
so
funny.
enormously
I was like, okay,
famous
you
and
better
successful
chill,
like Will
buddy.
Smith,
But
that
nah,
they
he got
literally
funnier.
still allowed him to not just win the Academy Award, but also go up and accept it and give a speech after he assaulted a small comedian.
Yeah, they should have
on
ejected him.
stage.
They should have ejected him from the show.
100%.
Giving a speech after a slap is crazy.
I agree with that. You can't just go smack a man.
I ain't gonna lie, that's kind of like a real life peek into how lenient we are on people that have powers like celebrities. A normal human being wouldn't get away with that, bro. You know what's even crazier? Those are normal beings too! Okay.
In the face in front of the world and then go about business as usual. First of all, it sets a terrible precedent.
Yes.
In so many different ways. It sets
100%.
a terrible precedent for comedy clubs.
Yeah,
It's like, are people going
so
to decide
shiny.
they're going to go on stage and
Why is it so shiny?
I hope they try to smack Brendan or you.
Yeah, they're not smacking.
Well, let's see one Joe Rogan turning sidekick. Yeah, Chuggy.
I don't necessarily think people are going to change their behavior, but dumb people might.
Yeah.
But also, it's just like, what are we saying as a society when the people that we look up to for whatever reason, for good or for bad, we look
Yo, my vision is good. I'm seeing every single car that passed by. I don't know
up to actors.
Yes.
And the Academy Awards is supposed to be them in their most regal outfits, their best behavior, and to
don't be saying
drop
when
down
I'm
to
saying
violence
bro. Shut the hell
for
up.
something so innocuous as a G.I. Jane joke.
What rematch would you rather see? Masvidal versus Colby or Rock versus Smith?
I
Rock versus Smith, probably, just because I don't know how that plays out. But Colby versus Jorge,
I'd rather
that
see
plays
Rock
out pretty
versus
similar
Smith.
to how it played out the first time.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, how much bigger is Will than Chris?
I think at least 50 pounds. I know that How tall is Chris? You mind checking that out?
He's like 6
How
feet.
tall is Chris Rock? 5'10".
Oh
wow! I wonder if
how
Eno
tall
can
is Will
scrap.
Smith?
Will Smith is 6'1.5".
Why do you know that? Off
Did
the
you
top
measure
of
at
your
the
head?
Oscars?
He looked it up.
Oh, he did.
And then I got bored of looking it up because I was trying to figure out the weights or whatever, and I just went to sleep.
And here's what comedians had to say on Twitter. Tim Dillon said, okay, but also
this
Ms.
you,
Muskie
dude?
said, that was all great television. From the slap to the speech. Before that, the Oscars was incredibly
Hey, Joke Road, you kind of handsome, bro. You need to start
Become
an
a
OnlyFans
formula.
or
A
something.
rocky marriage, a violent attack, a redemption arc. What a show.
Tim
Andrew
Dillon,
Santino
I'm about to
said
react
it's
to
a
the
comedian's
next.
responsibility to always know their audience, and that includes everyone's medical history, likes, and dislikes. Bert Norman tweeted about 600 times since this happened, but two of my favorites were, thank God Chris Rock didn't take a shot at Alec Baldwin, and also I bet Chris Rock is having a real jerk store moment right now.
I'm gonna react to Mark too.
Yeah. But then I said to him,
Jerry Seinfeld?
oh yeah? Well, the jerk store called, and they're running out of you.
Really? That's great. You said that to him?
Well, actually, I thought it up on the way over here.
Oh, that's not quite the same.
No, it's not. You don't know this guy. It would have been so sweet.
Tom Segura, I thought, was a little soft on Will Smith. All he had to say was, fuck Will Smith's candy ass smacking a dude 4 inches shorter and 50 pounds lighter. He's just in his feelings.
Tom
because his
Segura,
boss
I'm
has
reacting
been
to him
fucking
too.
around on him for years and he takes it. We all know who he wishes he could have slapped.
Facts.
Hashtag cuck Will.
Facts.
She also tweeted these 4 pictures of her bald ass head and said, this bitch been bald, jokes about it or her are fine. It was Tam AF, you are super sensitive about it, buy a fucking wig.
Bro, she's still attractive though. That's the problem.
Finally,
Like,
Sam Morrell said Will Smith just won an award for being the best actor, but he couldn't act like a human being during a joke.
Facts.
And he also said this was the biggest hit Will Smith has been involved in since the 90s.
damn,
So,
that's how you feel?
All around crazy thing that happened. Here's every comedian's take on it. I'm sure no one will care about this in a few weeks, but it was fun while it lasted. Make sure you subscribe to Joke World, follow us on Instagram. Thanks for watching, and more videos coming soon.
I don't know if y'all know, but Jake is my brother. Like blood related. No, he's right, because a few weeks after that incident, nobody cared. Like, it literally, everybody stopped talking about it. Will disappeared for a couple months, and he popped back up on Instagram with a quote that everybody found funny, so he was forgiven. Now he's in an Apple Plus movie. Yeah, bro, like, the world moved on pretty quickly. And it just shows how much power that these celebrities have. But that was 2022. We are in 2023. We have moved on. I just saw that somebody said I needed to react to it. And I did always wonder what other comedians thought of that situation. So, here we are. Imagine you're a robber and this is what you see when you enter somebody's crib. I'm still gonna try to rob you, but this is hard though. Like, this is really hard. Okay, y'all have a great rest of y'all day, man. Gang. I'll see y'all later. Yeah, it's the end. Leave a like and share it to your friends and your kin.